Hey everybody, Aaron Stark here again. It's been a day. Today I finally did my speech for the teachers and administrators from Uvalde, and it was really intense. Now that I can sit and think about it, and I've explored the city and found myself dinner and did everything I wanted to do. So now all that's left is to relax and then get my lift and go home, get to the airport, and get back to my family. So now, afterthoughts. Wow, it was quite intense. Some of the conversations I had with some of those teachers were just, I am very honored to be where I am, to be trusted to talk to these people and be listened to. I I have the ear of some really important people, and I hope that it matters, and I hope that I can help somebody not. I hope I can help those officers and those teachers look at the next me and see the person instead of just a broken kid. I hope they can see not a check mark on their checklist. And so my presentation itself was a half hour, and then which is shorter than I wanted to. I kind of sped through it. I didn't mean to, but it's because I wanted to get to the questions, and the questions were nice and long, almost a full hour of questions. And question and answer periods are always almost twice as long as my speech because the questions are deep and my answers are long and I can ramble. So the questions were extremely deep and on some really important topics. And yeah, it was good. Newsy came out and filmed me. That's good. They're going to be doing a story that's going to be out in September. I'm a big portion of that. They've already filmed me twice for it, so and they flew out to film me for this. So I assume I'm going to be a large portion of that story in September. And then in 3 weeks, I get to do it all again. Only this time, I don't have to pay for the trip at all. And the people I'm talking to could potentially make a massive difference in all of our lives when it comes to school shootings. So I can't really talk about it publicly with details, but suffice it to say that the people I'm going to be talking to are very, very important, especially in this field, and people I never imagined I'd be able to sit in front of, let alone be interviewing me. And it's going to be mind blowing. So in 3 weeks, you're going to get a lot more of these posts because I'm going to be in Palm Beach, and it's going to be absolutely insane. The most potentially impactful thing I've ever done in my entire life happens in 3 weeks. So I'm very, very excited. Also, today proved to me I need to get my book done. Because I had a lot of people come up and ask me if I have my book and could they buy my book and where was my book available. And I need to get my book done. So that's going to be happening soon. Um, yeah, it's been a good day. Oh, and finally, on my adventures through the city, San Antonio is a very good city. The Riverwalk is amazing. There's some really stark contrasts between the Riverwalk and the poverty surrounding it. The Riverwalk is extremely upscale, very expensive, lots of expensive shops and hotels, and right 2 blocks away from it is absolute abject poverty. Just total. In order to get to the Riverwalk from my hotel, I walk through 2 tent cities to get there. So it is no joke. Poverty is everywhere, but it's also around the most opulent and exuberant kind of place. So it's really bizarre. So, but beautiful city, gorgeous. The food is wonderful, mostly. I gotta say mostly because tonight I had a kind of a snafu with dinner. I initially went to dinner. I posted a picture of it earlier, I think. I went to Miteria, I think it's called. I'm going to butcher that. My Spanish is horrible. I'm terrible with names, so I'm going to butcher that name. But I think it was called Miteria. And I went there and I was so excited. It looked beautiful, mariachi bands, and I was told it was authentic Tex-Mex, and it was supposed to be the best, and it tasted like Casa Bonita. If you ever eaten Casa Bonita, it tastes like cat food. So the ambiance was great, smelled delicious, but the food was horrible. So then I spent the next 3 hours wandering the city trying to find something else to eat, and in which time I took a boat cruise, and that was really fun. Boat cruise through the river was really cool, only like $12. And then I found dinner. And dinner was, because I love hot dogs, and I happened to luck onto a Mexican hot dog cart. So I had a Mexican street corn hot dog and a chili hot dog that was Mexican chili. Oh my God, these are amazing. So I made the right choice there. So yeah, now I'm just gonna stay in my hotel room, get the airport first thing in the morning, and fly home. And do all this again in a couple days. So it's been quite the journey. I hope I made an impact. I hope it was worth it. I love you guys. You are not alone.